Hello, my friends on YouTube. My name is César Rivera of Perú. Tonight I'm going to teach you some journal entries about commercial operation of the Coca-Cola enterprise. Let's begin with the transactions. Coca-Cola Corporation has sold merchandise for $8,000. The entry will be accounts receivable for $8,000 on credit, and the account sales on credit, on the column credit, for $8,000. After that, the enterprise is the Sun Corporation paid to Coca-Cola Corporation the invoice that in which is deposit at the Bank of New York. So on debit to bank current account for $8,000, and we credit to accounts receivable for $8,000. In another operations, commercial operations, Coca-Cola Corporation sells to Inti Corporation merchandise for $4,000 with an interest of $200. The entry in the general journal will be notes receivable for $4,000 on debit, column debit, and interest receivable for $200 on column debit. Then the account sales on column credit for $4,000, and interest income for $200. Let's continue with the transactions of Coca-Cola corporations. In the year 2018, let's see. Coca-Cola purchased merchandise for $2,000 to the Sun Corporation, the Moon Corporation. Inventory for $2,000 on debit, and the accounts payable for $2,000. After that, Coca-Cola returned the merchandise to the Moon Corporation for $800 because the merchandise were defective. So the entry will be accounts payable for $800, and on credit inventory for $800. Then later, the Moon Corporation gives to Coca-Cola Corporation and discount the 2% when Coca-Cola pays the invoice. So the invoice is for $2,000 minus $800 for the merchandise return gives $1,200. $1,200 we multiply by 2%, and this gives $24 of discount. The entry in the journal will be accounts payable for $1,200 and a bank current account because it has been paid with a check. On credit for $1,176 on column credit. Also inventory for $24 a column of credit for the discount, the 2%. Let's continue with the transactions. The main corporations with other companies. In the month of June, Coca-Cola Corporation demands a loan of $5,000 to the Bank of New York with an interest of $500. The entry in the journal will be bank current account for $5,000 on debit, and notes payable for $5,000 on column credit. When the month later, Coca-Cola Corporation returns the loan to Bank of New York, and the entry in the journal will be notes payable for $5,000 on debit, and interest expenditure for $500 on debit, and bank current account for $5,500 on credit. Let's continue. Let's continue with the commercial mercantile operations that Coca-Cola Corporation makes with other companies. Let's see. Coca-Cola sells to in the Inti Corporation merchandise for $8,000. The entry will be accounts receivable for $8,000 on debit, and the account sales on credit for $8,000. Then the Sun Corporation, the Inti Corporation pays to Coca-Cola Corporation this invoice for $8,000. So the entry in the journal, in the general journal, will be notes. No, bank current account for $8,000 on debit, and account receivable for $8,000 on credit. Later, Coca-Cola Corporation sells merchandise to the Flight Corporation for $400 with an interest of $200. The entry in the journal will be notes receivable for $4,000, column debit, and interest receivable for $200 on debit, and sales for $400 on column credit, and interest income for $200. Following with the commercial operation that makes Coca-Cola Corporation in the year 2018, we have the next one. Coca-Cola has had expenses for $500 for paying electricity for the company in advance. Prepaid expenses for $500, and debit, and cash for $500 on credit. Then we are going to ledger all these operations that Coca-Cola Corporation has made, and we have a ledger, no? Ledger. The account receivable is debit, credit, have by $1,000 plus more $8,000. We have $9,000 on debit. On credit, $8,000 more. The balance will be $1,000. Let's sum, and we have $9,000 on debit and $9,000 on credit. The balance is $1,000. Then we have the account sales on debit, credit. We have $1,000. We have we are ledgering the commercial operations that we made in the journal entry. $4,000. Let's sum $13,000 of income for sales. Then we have the accounts payable, $800 on debit, $1,200 on debit, and $2,000 on credit. Here the balance is zero, no? $2,000 on debit minus $2,000 on credit, the balance is zero. Okay. Then we have the account inventory. On debit, $2,000, on credit, $900, and $800 plus $24. It gives $1,724. The balance is $2,076. On credit and on debit, $2,000. Here is this balance is zero. So this account is square. Let's continue with the ledger of the Coca-Cola Corporation in the year 2018. We have the account, bank current account, on debit $5,000 plus $8,000, and we have $13,000 on debit, and on credit $1,176 plus $5,500. It gives $6,676. So the balance is $6,324. $13,000 on debit total. Total credit $13,000. this operation is liquidated. Then we have the account notes receivable for $4,000, interest receivable for $2,000 on debit, interest income for $200 on credit, prepaid expensive for $500 on debit, cash for $500 on credit, notes payable for $5,000 on debit and $5,000 on credit. So the balance is 0. And at the last, the account interest expenditure for $500 on debit. Well, these are all the commercial operations of Coca-Cola Corporation. I expect you have taught the exercise of accounting, and if you like my video, thumb up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much to everybody.